Unless you guys want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, or an engineer, your college degree is becoming more and more useless by the day. I'm not saying that you don't learn anything from college. I'm not saying that college isn't useful. I'm just saying it's becoming more useless.
2025, I'm gonna need a refund because this year sucks already. I just got laid off for basically the second time back to back. If you didn't know, I worked at Twitter and I got laid off when Shmilon Shmusk acquired the company.
I've officially been unemployed for a year and 4 months now, and I did not think it was going to be this difficult to get a job post grad.
The job market is so bad right now that not even having a college degree is going to help you find a job. So many people online are making videos complaining about how they got college degrees and they're still having trouble finding a job. A lot of them end up turning to jobs that have nothing to do with what they went to school for. So in this video, let's talk about that.
Unless you guys want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, or an engineer, your college degree is becoming more and more useless by the day. I'm not saying that you don't learn anything from college. I'm not saying that college isn't useful. I'm just saying it's becoming more useless by the day. Because a couple of decades ago, if you had a college degree, especially from a good college, it pretty much guaranteed that you were going to have a good life and you were going to make a solid income and you were going to make good connections and get into the right places. I'm 24 years old. I have a business with 19 employees. Some of these employees have multi $100,000 a year salaries. C-suite executives, right? CFO, COO, guys with 10 plus years experience in this industry. And I can guarantee you that I did not ask them what college they went to on their interview. I asked them what they've accomplished. What are you most proud of? Tell me your story, right? Talk to me about the previous places you worked and what you did there that had an impact. Talk to me about the things that went wrong. Talk to me about the biggest mistakes you've ever made, right? Those are the questions that matter, not what college did you go to. I'm not saying don't go to college. I went to college. I had a great time. I thought I got a lot out of it. I'm just saying that a college degree itself is becoming more and more useless. And so definitely do not rely on that and definitely do not think that that is going to have the impact on your life that you want it to.
In the big 2025, experience is everything. So while a college degree isn't useless, it's not as useful as it used to be. What it comes down to nowadays is you having experience in the field that you're trying to pursue. Without that, you might as well be any other person looking for a job.
I've officially been unemployed for a year and 4 months now, and I did not think it was going to be this difficult to get a job post grad. And I feel like every single day my chances of getting a job seem to get lower and lower because I feel like I graduated so long ago, and even internships where I'm supposed to be gaining my experience require you to either still be in school or recently graduated, but over a year ago is definitely not recently. And even entry-level positions require you to have like 3+ years of experience, so I don't really know what to do.
I just found out this morning that they are phasing out my role at a job that I've had
You know what
for the
that
last
means.
7 years. There was no indication that this was happening, like no warning signs. It's a pretty small company, and I'm close with a lot of my coworkers, and I just didn't see this coming. It's just a super uncertain time, and I don't even know what to do next. I've been in this role for such a long time. I feel like I'm so rusty when it comes to, submitting applications and interviewing and, what are people looking for now? I kind of had a mixed role at my company. I was doing a lot of business development, building proposals, but I also dabbled in some product management as well as operations. So it kind of spanned the gamut. So yeah, any tips or tricks, on when you apply to jobs would be much appreciated. We're in the middle of hunting for a house. So this is definitely going to put a wrench in things. I had really good insurance at my current job, and my daughter is on my insurance, and, we're going through the fertility process. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's next.
To be laid off from a job that you've been working at for 7 years with no indication that you was going to be laid off is not a position you want to be put in. And the worst part about that is more and more people are being put in that same exact position. There are hundreds of thousands of jobs right now shutting their doors and laying off people left and right. And as the employee, there's really nothing you can even do about it. So now you're just left there wondering, what are you going to do next? 2025 has definitely been a crazy year for the job market, and I don't see it getting any better for 2026.
2025, I'm gonna need a refund because this year sucks already. I just got laid off for basically the second time back to back. If you didn't know, I worked at Twitter and I got laid off when Elon Musk acquired the company. Since then, I've been working at a like a content strategy agency type place as a director of strategy, and I just got laid off yesterday. It's surreal because I definitely didn't want to go through another layoff. Being laid off the first time was one of the most traumatic events that have ever happened to me, especially because it happened so publicly. This time was obviously a little bit different, but the company lost some clients, and now here I am without a job. It's hard not to reevaluate my life choices at this point. I work in tech, and so I'm wondering if that's still what I should be doing. It's hard to feel like secure in a job anymore. It feels like those days are over. So I don't know if I should be in tech anymore or working this corporate life. I love the security of having a stable job, but that hasn't been the case for quite some time for me because it's just been so unstable in the industry. So I'm considering other options, obviously. I had a wild idea. I think somebody on TikTok said, hey, become an ultrasound tech. That takes like 2 years of schooling and then you're in. And I was like, sounds good to me. But again, I also really enjoyed my job doing marketing, strategy, working in the digital space, working with tech. It is fast paced and it's very exciting. So I honestly don't know what to do. If you have any advice for me, I would love to friggin' hear it because I'm swirling. This all happened yesterday. So I've been like waffling between panic applying to places and just rotting on the couch. Would love something more constructive to do with my time. But if you have any advice, any tips, any job leads or connections, please let me know. I'm in the Bay Area, remote work, anything. I want to be busy. I'm somebody who likes to do things. So this is my plea to you, TikTok. Thank you so much.
Indeed is not sending applications to these employers. I promise you, I have proof. I just followed up
They're
in the
definitely not.
application that I submitted on Friday, right? I called the assistant manager and he was like, what's your last name? What's your first name? What day did you apply? I told him my first and last name, and I said I applied on Friday, which was a few days ago. And I don't know if it takes like a few days for the system to catch up, but it shouldn't be like that. And the way that he sounded, it sounded like that it should have been in the system, right? You know, if an application is submitted on Friday, I mean, it's Sunday, it should have taken those few days to populate, right? Wrong. I've applied so many jobs on Indeed, and it doesn't even show, like you can see on Indeed how like they've even opened your application. I've applied probably 50 jobs, like bartending, beverage cart positions. Only one showed that they viewed it. What are the chances of them not viewing it? So my suspicions were correct, and I told them, I'm like, look, what's your email? I will send you my resume directly. Okay, my son wants to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye. He's such a goober. Anyways, now I'm distracted. He's so cute. I can't. I send him my resume directly. You are looking for a position. All you do is you see the position on Indeed. You can use it as a reference, okay? This place is hiring. Go directly on their website, the company's website, and apply through that. And if they don't have an option for careers where you can apply directly to them, call them directly either or go to the, business and apply in person. It's like a complete and total scam. Indeed is for sure harvesting data, because why else would they not send employers resumes and good candidates? It just does not make sense. Apply directly on the company's website or apply in person or cold call them. They like that too. They like the initiative, I promise you. Wish me luck on this new bartender and beverage cart position, because last night was not it.
I say this to so many people when it comes to applying for a job, that Indeed is not the place to go. So many people have the same problem with applying on Indeed and never hearing back from the job that they applied for. The best thing you can do is, like she said, use Indeed as a reference, find the job that you're looking for, and then go to the actual business page, find the careers tab, and apply there. You're a lot more likely to hear back from the company rather than going through Indeed, because more times than none, they're not even sending off your information to the business. A lot of people are coming to this conclusion that Indeed is harvesting data and sending it off somewhere. I don't know how true this is, but with how things are going and nobody's seeing the results they're looking for, I wouldn't doubt it. Right now, the job market's not in a good spot. So if you're looking for a job, you might not find it. And if you do find a job, it's probably not even what you was looking for. But I do want to know what you guys think about this whole college degree and job market situation, because I know a lot of people out there watching this can probably relate. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. As for the video, this was the end. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure you leave a like on it. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button too, so you can stay tuned for the next upload. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.